The clock is ticking and you're still missing out on something. Just keep waiting. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else, since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous. Slipping, my hands stay red. Just let them bleed. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else, since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous.
Good morning, everybody.
We are here another Sunday.
Yes.
How was your
So, how
Sunday?
was your weekend?
Oh, listen here. I asked it first. You have to answer first.
Oh, I think we asked at the same
We
time.
did. My weekend was
It
okay.
was good.
I'm tired.
Me too.
Um, I had a wedding. Uh, I had a rehearsal dinner on Thursday and then a wedding on Friday. My little sister is the
Hi,
first
Bearded
one
Miss.
to get married.
Hey, young gun.
Hey, young gun, what's up? How's it going?
Yeah, we had friends from out of town come in. We had
Ooh.
MK Gaming is here. We
Woohoo.
had King Walrus and Risa. So
Ooh.
it's been a really busy few days.
Yeah. I can understand. So, what are we doing today, Crystal?
Today we're going to be talking about Ed Gein, and he's actually the real life Leatherface.
Ooh. I'm
Yes.
kind of scared.
Um, yes, this is so interesting. So the Silence of the Lambs, American Psycho. I
Mhm.
mean, all those movies were based off of this guy, Ed Gein.
Ooh, scary.
Mhm. Spooky.
Spooky. I have to fix you cuz
So,
I just had to fix you real quick cuz you're
oh,
like
okay.
off-centered.
It's okay. I don't like to be perfect anyway. Um, so let's hop right in.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Before we hop right
Yeah.
in,
Oh, yeah. True.
guess what we're going to talk about before we hop into.
Stickers.
We have stickers.
Do
So,
have stickers. This is the
I
first time I'm seeing them, actually. They're so cute.
I am super stoked. I love them.
I'm gonna get all of them.
I just put our merch store in the bio or in the bio.
In the chat.
In the chat. Go ahead and you can click on our link. We have a bunch of merch available now. We are going to be doing a sticker giveaway soon. Once we hit 50 followers, we can do a sticker giveaway.
Ooh.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, by next week, we can show you the stickers in real life.
Yes.
Now that that's done and over with, now we can get into the real spooky stuff.
Spooky.
Spooky.
So, before we get into everything about what happened, we have to talk about Ed's family. Ed's mother and father were George and Augusta Gein. Now, Augusta Gein was described as being a very thick-set, buxom woman who was very stern-looking and strict. She was raised in a very strict, very religious household. And George Gein, the father, was orphaned very young. As an adult, he had many jobs, and it was rumored that he couldn't keep a job because of his love of drinking.
Oh gosh.
Yes, he was a drinker.
Oh.
So, but Augusta, on the other hand, was very verbally abusive, calling George names like worthless, good for nothing, lazy, even in the public. Um, let's see. George would then go to the tavern after work and get very, very drunk and proceed to go home, and he would beat Augusta out of his frustration.
Ugh.
Yes.
What an
And
ass.
when he would beat Augusta, it would end up with her on her hands and knees praying that God would kill her husband. So, but even with the abuse, Augusta still really craved a family and she wanted to have children. So in January of 1902, Henry, the firstborn, came in. And then in 1906, Edward was born. And they lived in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Lacrosse.
Yes. Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yes. So in 1915, Augusta forced her husband to leave lacrosse and move to Plainfield, Wisconsin. She always kept her two sons on the farm and away from anything she considered dangerous or sinful in her eyes. She especially wanted to keep the boy away from women. You're going to love this, Sid. Calling them sinful, devilish whores. She was
But Mama said that.
but Mama said.
Sorry,
Oh my
I
God.
had to.
No, you're good. You're good. So she was super strict with the boys, keeping them pretty much locked away on the farm. Like they couldn't do anything except for work on the farm and go to school. And then they had to come back and do their chores.
What a life.
Right?
Just kidding.
That sucks.
I would die. So
And you have to wonder with the way a lot of these serial killers were raised, they were almost groomed into becoming what they are.
I have a question. So did she become this way because her husband used to beat her?
No, she was apparently raised
Oh, raised that way.
raised that way. So
Okay.
she ends up raising her sons the same way that she was raised.
Wow.
At
You know
least
how
that's
you
that's
always
what I
hear
got
about
out of.
you always hear people like say, well, I don't want to raise my kids like I was raised. And in this case, she wanted to, I guess.
She wanted to, or she just did because that's all she knew.
Really? Waterboy's mama was based on Augusta Gein, Tommy
Was it
says.
really? Oh, see,
Hello,
that makes a
Larry.
lot
How's
of
it
sense.
going? Thank you for stopping in.
Hello, Larry.
You call
Viper.
Bull?
Or calls
What do you
Bull.
call Bull on? Her being mean, or you calling Bull on the Waterboy mama being after Augusta Gein? I call Bull on Viper. Viper's Bull.
Women are the devil.
Waterboy mama. Oh, goodness. So what is next, Crystal?
So Augusta was extremely religious. She preached to the boys about the immoralities of the world. She preached that all women, except herself, naturally, were prostitutes and working for the devil.
It does sound like Waterboy.
It does.
It sounds a lot like
It
Waterboy.
does. You know, when I was doing the research for this and putting it all together, I didn't put
Two
two
and
and two
two
together.
together.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any of her show today. So as soon as I heard it, I was like,
Yep,
that is
Waterboy.
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 Most
Well, Mama
definitely.
said.
Mama said. Oh shit.
See, I told you. So Edward and Henry. Edward was described as being very shy. He would sometimes burst into laughter and would say that he was laughing about the jokes inside of his head.
Ooh,
Yeah,
how
he
creepy.
didn't. Yeah, so he didn't have many friends, and when he would make friends, his mom, Augusta, was extremely against it. Edward and Augusta were very, very close. He would say things like his mother was his first and only love and his best friend.
So he was obsessed with his mom in a sense.
He was from a very young age.
Okay. Okay.
So, April 1st, 1940, Edward's father, George, dies of heart failure.
Aww. There's really not much on his father, is there?
No, I couldn't find pictures of him or anything. I did so many searches. All we found was the tombstone.
He just wanted her nuts.
What?
Oh gosh.
By a serial killer without knowing it.
No, you're Viper. There's a difference. A little difference. A tiny, tiny. Like, you are a hair in between a serial killer and yourself. Vipe. I'm just kidding.
He hasn't crossed that fine line
You
yet.
have not.
No.
Or has he and we just don't know it? Have we been playing with a serial killer this whole time?
This whole time. And that's going to creep me out.
Viper, what do you gotta tell? You gotta tell us something.
He said he's on the fence. Oh my goodness. So after their father died, Ed and Henry picked up odd jobs around town to pay for the funeral.
Aww.
Yeah, Henry was growing concerned for Edward because Edward was very obsessed with his mother and would not move on with his life. While Henry was moving on, Henry expressed these concerns to Edward, telling him to get out there and meet some ladies, start a family. And at the time, he also spoke poorly about their mother, which really upset Edward.
I would talk poorly about my mother if she treated me the way that she did. I wouldn't be obsessive over her.
Right? I wouldn't either. So I think Henry was kind of the normal one and saw what was going on.
Yes.
And was trying to tell Edward about it. And Edward was the one that was obsessed with his mother and was like, yo, you ain't gonna talk bad about my mama.
You ain't gonna talk
Nope.
about my mama?
Nobody talks about my mama.
Toxic Savior says Viper is a little suspect. Suspect or sus? Are you sus, Vipe? Hey, thank you for the follow, fish balls. I can't talk today. And MK Gaming. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. We are doing
We're doing good.
well. How are you? You're a wannabe because I don't see you killing many people. How do you know? Have you seen his skills in some Rebirth?
Whose skills?
Vipers.
Oh, he's good.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's like, I'm not good. I can't. I suck. Yeah, bullshit.
That's okay. I say I'm not good, but then I get like 5 kills.
Exactly.
That's the most. I think 5's the top.
Yeah. You found George's pick? Did you really?
Oh, man.
He did, I think. Hold on. I gotta pull this up. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Let's do it.
Hold on. Look at you.
We looked everywhere and we couldn't find
Larry, you're
anything.
amazing. Hold on. Where did I save it at? Oh, it went to downloads. We don't want it to go to downloads. We want it to go here. Real quick, I'm gonna just...
He said, this is what I do. Well, thank you, Larry. We appreciate it.
This looks a little too old to be like a too old of a picture to be him. Crystal, I'm going to put it in front of your face right now. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Just to make it easier. This looks like it's like an older picture, as in like
older, but that could be George Gein.
Yeah, it could have been a
like a painting, maybe.
Yes, maybe. Thank you for the follow, Snickers Cupcake. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow, Whistler. Fish Big Balls rated us with 9 viewers. We appreciate the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
We are a best friend duo that does a true crime horror podcast every Sunday. So we do paranormal. We do a bunch of things. Turd Ferguson, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow,
you guys.
the hot-headed llama. How's everyone doing today? We appreciate it so much. So we have started a podcast where we just sit here and talk about serial killers or paranormal activity. We're going to
Yep.
start
Good
conspiracies,
stuff.
dark tales, and stuff like that each
Oh,
week.
yeah.
So
We
we
can
are
talk
just
about all sorts of stuff.
yes, most definitely. So we're trying to get affiliated so that way we're able to do this, more often. So I appreciate everyone stopping in. We appreciate it a lot. So what is next, Crystal?
So, on May 16th, 1944, Henry and Edward were working on the farm, burning away any of the vegetation on the property. Well, reportedly, the fire got out of control, so the fire department, of course, came out to put the fire out. At that time, Edward said that his brother was missing, so a search party was put together to look for Henry. Eventually, they did find Henry with his body laying face down. He'd been dead for some time. They concluded that the cause of death was heart failure as he had not been burned. It was later reported that Henry had bruises on his head. The police dismissed any possibility of foul play. The coroner later reported that the cause of death was asphyxiation. So some would suspect that Edward killed his brother, but that was just all speculation and no one really had any proof.
Do you think he did it?
I think so. I think he was mad at his brother for speaking ill about his mom.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Thank you for the lurks, everyone. We appreciate it. Ooh, we
Thank
have
you.
16 viewers right now.
Yeah,
Everyone,
look at that.
if you could please hit that follow button so we can get affiliated. We want
Yes.
to start doing this more often.
Heck yeah.
Going back to the story, I really, really think that Edward was pissed off at his brother. He probably didn't like his brother that much
Yep.
because he was talking so ill will about his mother. And I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bates Motel based off of this as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because it reminds me of a lot of that. So, holy crap. So you mean to
There's
tell
a
me that
lot
this
of
is,
stuff.
yes, based off of this freaking man? What the hell?
Yep, there's a lot of stuff based off of this.
Crazy. So Bates Motel, Silence of the Lambs, Texas
Mhm.
Chainsaw Massacre, and I'm sure there's
So,
other
I
movies.
think American Psycho.
American Psycho. Holy crap.
Mhm.
So there's been a lot of movies, shows, etc. based off of this one person. How crazy is that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of horror
Thank
movies
you,
based on this.
Larry. I appreciate the share and the follow. I appreciate the follow, or we appreciate the follow.
Yes,
Snickers
we do.
Cafe. Sorry,
What's
we
up,
usually
guys?
stream alone, so this is really new to us. So when
Yeah.
we talk, we're like, "Oh, thank you for following me." Like, no, thank you for following us.
You. We'll get used to it.
Yeah, there is so many horror movies based off of this, and you could tell. See, I didn't do any research on this, so Crystal and I have started a new thing where each week we start our own, or we do our own show, and the other one doesn't do any research on it. So that way you get our real raw reactions. So I had no idea that Waterboy, as well, not a horror movie, but Waterboy was based off of this as well, which is crazy. You know, you hear the name, the Real Life Leatherface, and you think, okay, it's just based off that movie. And going through this, it's based off so many others. Hello, Mad Knights. How's it going? What's up, my dudes? We're just hanging out, talking about serial killers and how many freaking movies are based off of this one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Let's keep it. I just want to read up. Let's see. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I read everything real quick before us hopping right back into it. we try to stay as consistent as possible with the chat as well, even though we have a story going on. But we like to jump right back into what we're doing as well.
Of course.
Go right ahead,
So,
Crystal.
Edward seemed to finally be happy. He had his mother all to himself now.
What a
So
sicko.
a year later, though, Augusta had a stroke that confined her to her bed. So she got super sick. Edward would tend to her day and night, and she would still verbally abuse him. calling him a failure, a weakling, that he would never survive without her.
What a
So,
bitch.
yeah. Yeah.
So he's
How can you
obsessed with
say
his
that to
mom.
your own son, your own child?
Well, altogether we have 4 kids that are all boys, and I could never in a million years talk down to
Yeah.
my children like that. I'm always telling them, show your emotions. It is okay for you to have feelings and stuff like this. But this woman
Yeah.
seems like she would be the one that, man up, don't show any of your feelings, yada 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 yada. Am I right though?
Men don't cry.
Yes. Am I
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
she sounds like a straight up biatch. We
Biatch.
need to add her to our biatch list.
Oh yeah, she's
But
up at the top of that list.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely puts a new meaning to an overbearing toxic parent.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what else
So,
happens? Sorry
well,
for interrupting.
no, you're fine. So, shortly after that, Augusta died from another stroke in December 1945. Edward was 39 when she died. So he was all alone. He worked odd jobs here and there. He had this huge house to himself after his mother died. He boarded up all the rooms to the house, but kept his mom's room in perfect condition. But the rest of the house was neglected for a long time. Edward didn't even venture off of the farm very much.
Ew.
What, honey?
What? Come on.
Hey. Okay.
Just pick him up and throw him away.
Sorry.
Mom life.
Mom life.
So
Yeah, so he didn't venture off the farm very much.
he
But
was
he did
definitely a
take
creep
dogs.
though. He
Yes.
like preserved everything of his
Yes.
mom.
Yeah, so he let the whole house pretty much go to shit. But except for rooms that had to do with his mother, he kept them perfectly preserved.
Oof.
So now we're getting on to Bernice Warden.
Oops. There we go.
You're good. So Bernice Warden disappeared on November 16th, 1957. She was 58 years old and a widow. Her son had stopped by the hardware store that she worked at to check on her, and he noticed that she wasn't there, but the back door was unlocked. So he, starts looking around the hardware store and realizes that there's a trail of blood by the register leading towards the door. He looks around the register and finds a receipt for a half-gallon of antifreeze that was made out to Edward Gein. So that was the last purchase, was Edward. He notified the police that his mom was missing and that Edward was his last customer. The police decide to go question Edward at his farm. And when they arrive, they search his home and find the body of Bernice in the kitchen that was behind the house. You ready for this, Sid? She was hanging by her feet by an overhead pulley and she was naked. There was a cut all the way from her pelvic bone to her chest area. Edward had been taking out her insides and letting it drain.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, but she was also decapitated. She had no head.
Her head. She
Her
gone.
head was gone. It was
She
gone.
gone.
So, at that point, officers immediately call for backup.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
run off the fucking property.
Yeah.
Hold on one
Yeah.
second. Thank you, Reese84, for the follow. We appreciate it. Yes,
Thank
we
you.
do know that it's based off of Buffalo Bill. It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
Yeah.
Off with her head, yes. Off with her head. She gone.
She gone. It's gone.
She gone. Oh gosh.
So they.
I'm
no,
getting
go ahead.
I'm getting the chills from this story. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Just wait. We got some more coming up.
Oh,
So-
goodness.
After they call for backup, they start combing the farm and they found lots and lots of other things.
I don't even want to know.
Um, they found skulls, different human remains, skulls that had been sawed off and shaved down and turned into soup bowls.
Ooh.
There was a chair that was upholstered in human skin. That's the chair right there on the bottom right. Lampshades were made out of flesh. There was a box that was discovered that contained nothing but human noses. He made a belt out of women's nipples.
And we
A
found
nipple
it.
belt.
We found it because I was like helping her try to find some pictures,
We found a picture of it.
and it was just too. We can't post
It's
it
not
on.
it's not appropriate enough for us to be able to share on Twitch.
But I
Unfortunately.
want to tell you guys, go look up the belt nipples, the nipples
Yes.
of belts.
Nipple belt. Nipple belt.
It's quite something.
It was, I mean, I gotta give him an A+ for creativity.
Beardamus Prime said skin suits for everyone. Mad Nine says nothing like a good sturdy chair.
Oh my god.
You guys are sick. You hear me?
They're so bad.
Hashtag nipple belt.
Hashtag nipple belt. Gonna be our new
I'm
thing.
sorry. I cannot. Ayo, nipples.
Hey, look.
Ayo. They were some busty skin suits, that's for sure. Oh yeah, look at that. That woman had some.
Yeah. So, funny thing, we're gonna talk about that in just a second. On the wall of the house was faces of 9 women. So he cut the faces off of these women and hung them on the wall as a decoration. Yeah. So he seemed to be working on a shirt or a suit that was purely made out of skin. And it had women's breasts on the front of it. That's the picture of it up
We
here.
had to censor out the nipples. We didn't want to
Yes.
get, in trouble.
They might get in trouble. So they later found Bernice's head with nails in the ears and twine connecting the 2 nails. Edward later said that he was going to hang her head on the wall as decoration. So Edward would later explain exactly what he was doing. He made leggings out of skin as well. He made a corset from a female torso. And basically a whole bodysuit. So he essentially wanted to dress up as a woman and said that he wanted to be his mother. He would even sit around or go outside in his new skin.
Ugh. What's up, Dave? How's it going today?
Dave!
You eat. LaTroy says he regrets eating before joining. What do you mean?
I'm sorry, LaTroy.
LaTroy, I need me a nipple belt too, MK. I do. But not a real nipple belt. I wonder if any of them were pierced.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine? He pierces all of the
you gotta have
nipples.
that bling. Yeah, you gotta have the bling on there.
He pierces the nipples. It was too. They didn't have. They may have, but I don't think that they had. What? What? A whole meaning to tucking.
Yes, it puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again.
So, what if I'm just gonna say this? What if he's the one that started the nipple piercings? There was no nipple piercings before Ed Gein, because he blinged out the nipples, and he
blinged them.
And then people were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. We should do that." So then now everyone gets their nipples pierced. Well, not everyone, but the crazy people that want to go through the fucking pain of that.
Oh my goodness.
We appreciate everyone in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for being here. How is everyone doing?
Oh my god. I keep thinking about the nipple belt.
I wish we could show that. I
know.
really wish we could, but we can't. Well, maybe we
Like
can
if it just looked like skin on a belt, we
that'd be
could, but I mean it's very clearly nipples.
maybe I can put a URL link to the picture into the show. Do you think that
Yeah,
would be
that way
okay?
they can see it if they want to see it.
Hold on one second. You know what? My search history is gonna be super crazy. You know,
Right?
if the cops ever have to come and do like a search of my house and they look at my computer, half the shit that is looked up. This one is Ed Gein's
Because
nipple
we're
belt.
looking at serial killers.
Ed Gein's nipple belt. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on one second. I am going to post. What is it? I just want to make sure it has it as a picture on here. Okay, I found it. So this gives you a little bit of it gives you actually a lot of different pictures of this story.
Your local hot topic. Nines.
What?
He said nipple belts. Buy today at your local hot topic.
You could choose whether or not they're pierced or not.
Even
you
sell you the jewelry for them.
Every other nipple is pierced.
Oh my god. Gotta get the ones with the spikes though.
Custom made to fit with fresh nipples.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Kitty said so I came with free hair.
Now I do have a major question. Were they female nipples or were they men nipples?
Oh my god, Dave. With every nipple belt you buy, you get a free butthole bag. Oh my god.
Nipple belts just sound like a new kink. Get your penis shoes and collect the set. I'm dying. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The group of people that we have come in here every fucking week. I love you guys so much.
We do. We have the best group of people to hang out with. We do.
This stream took a turn. MK, it takes a turn every week.
Yeah, you should have. Last week
was
crazy.
I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Female nipples with hair, count me in and sign me up.
Huh.
What type of kink are you into, Toxic?
I don't know. You better find out. He lives with you.
I think I'm going to go somewhere else.
Right.
That's it. I know who Ed Gein is. It's Toxic. He likes hairy women's nipples.
He didn't really die. He's like the doctor. He regenerated.
Cootie covers and butt bags. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to hold my
For a
composure.
limited time, you can get a vag bag. Hurry while supplies last.
Oh my gosh. I love you guys so much.
Okay. All right, we're going to get back to the story.
Sorry, my cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt so.
Okay, they found roughly 15 different bodies in the home. Eventually, they got Edward to admit to the murders of Bernice and even a tavern owner named Mary. He confessed to killing Mary a couple years later. But where did he get all the bodies from? That's where nobody really knew. He lived not far from a cemetery, and for about 12 years after his mom died, he'd visit the cemetery at night, and he met a friend there named Gus. And Gus would help him dig up grave sites and collect bodies.
These
Ew.
fresh bodies or were these older bodies?
Some of them were fresher, some of them were older, but just bodies. Edward would say that the skin from the bodies that had been dead for a while was really dry and hard to work with. So he needed a new and fresh skin. That's why he decided to start killing, because the fresh skin was plump and moisturized. His
Ugh.
exact words, plump and moisturized.
Collect bodies, huh? Gotta catch them all.
Oh my God. Don't forget the duct tape.
Oh shit. So what's next?
So at the time, he was unfit to stand trial and was sent to the Central State Hospital for the criminally insane.
I don't think he was
And 10,
insane. I just think he was fucking brought up weird.
yeah,
He needs to be in a fucking jail. He doesn't need to be going to a fucking hospital. I'm sorry.
no, no.
Excuse my language.
So, but 10 years later, he was declared sane enough to stand trial.
Good.
Yes. Within a week, he was found guilty of first-degree murder.
Good.
So Ed stayed locked up in the institution for the rest of his life, and he passed away on July 26, 1984. They took his body and they buried it in Plainfield, gave him a headstone, put his name on it. People would visit the gravesite, break off a piece of his headstone, and take it with them as a souvenir.
How weird.
Yep. That's why you can see in the picture, it's all broken up on the sides.
What did they bring? A hammer? Just like.
Something chipping pieces off and said, "This is got Ed Gein's headstone." So in 2000, someone actually stole the whole headstone.
How heavy.
Yeah, they stole the whole thing, and it was found later in Seattle.
Gotta skin them all. Become a skin master.
Gotta send them all.
You know what? We're gonna leave it up to you guys. There's homework. Next week you have to come up with a song based off of Ed Gein. All of you.
Yes.
And you
Oh my
don't hold on, and you don't little red and white balls to get them. Oh, you don't need little red and white balls to get them.
Break me off a piece of that. Never mind. Wrong song.
Scrotum gloves and skin or shin skin hankies. Oh my god. Just
Oh my
a chip
God.
off the old block. Oh my gosh, you guys.
So Edward's house was hated in the
Mahoshi.
community.
What?
What?
What the fuck did I just come into?
Hey, Mahoishi.
How are you, love? You came into a really, really good true crime podcast. That's what you came
Yes,
into.
very good.
Oh
Here's
my
the thing:
god.
all of our viewers are very like-minded to us, so they have a very twisted sense of humor.
Oh yeah. Break me off a piece or tear me off a piece of that. Wow.
I want to be the very best that there never was. To skin them is my real test. To become them is my cause.
Nipple bags, vag bags, beehole
I don't-
bags, and etc.
etc.
Hey, Walrus, how's it
King.
going?
Where are you? Did you make it home?
Oh, shit.
Go home, King. You're drunk. They're in Tennessee.
You're not too far.
No.
Hey, real quick, Crystal, before we move on,
Yeah.
do we want to talk about something else? About our merch? You want to search
Yeah.
some of our merch? So
Sure.
everyone, we have
merch.
Do we? Dun
We-
dun
we
dun
do.
dun. Dun 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 dun. Are you sure we do?
Yes.
How sure are you?
I'm pretty sure. I helped you set it up.
We have Mystery Girls Inc. merch. And you can buy yours today.
I want the backpack.
Me too. I think that's going to be one of my first real big purchases.
Yes.
Is the backpack. How freaking cute. And you can get them in a bunch of different colors. We have men's shirts. We have women's shirts. We have kids' shirts. We have leggings. I want to pair of leggings.
Leggings.
Stay spooky. Yes.
Spooky.
Spooky. So Definitely go take a look at our merch
Dave.
store.
Dave wants a Mystery Girls nipple belt.
You know what we need to do? We need to come up with some merch. We need to have merch of the week. Okay? We can create a merch after our show of the biggest, like, a saying. Each week we have a saying. And we have everyone come up with a saying that we're going to put on the merch for that week. So it's like a weekly change out of a shirt or something.
Yes.
So we can't do nipple belts.
Nipple belts
We
for
can
you.
definitely come up with a with a merch
Lisa.
idea. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? So what you guys need to do is by the end of the show, think about it. Suggest a certain saying, and we can get shirts made with them for the week. Up until next week, we'll change it out to something
I
different.
think we should do hashtag nipple belt. I mean, just a shirt, just that says nothing on it but hashtag nipple belt. That's it.
Should we have our logo on the back?
Yeah.
And then hashtag nipple belt on the front.
Yes. So when people see it, they're like, what does that mean? And you turn around and say, it's Mystery Girls Inc.
We are going to create a shirt this week. And if you guys think that that's a good free the nipple belt, I like that
Free
one.
the nipple belt.
Hoshi, that's amazing. By the end of the show, okay, save it all. By the end of the show, give us your suggestions if you want free the nip or what hashtag nipple belt. We can do free the nipple belts. Hey, daddy's girl, how's it going, my love? How are you today?
DP.
Yeah, or some pics of nipple. I mean, that's not too hard. We can't have a nipple belt on the shirt. I think that would be I don't know if they would allow us. I mean, if we could, I would put a shirt. You know how they do those shirts where it's like free my boy, and it's like the shirt of a picture of a mugshot. We could do free the nipple belt and then a picture of the nipple belt. But I don't know if that is appropriate.
We're gonna have to come up with something good for sure.
So keep on thinking of it and give us your suggestion towards the ending of the show, and then we will do a week, like a limited time of a shirt with a specific saying.
Yes. Talk about freeing the nipple.
Let me see. I think so, Daddy's girl. If you give me 1 second, I will take a look. They do not have the option of that color. We do have the option of a light pink. But that's the only pastel color that was available in that specific shirt. But we have two shirts. We have the Mystery Girls original logo, and then we also have the shirt underneath of it, in a tank top as well. So there's different.
She's not into pink.
Yeah, you're not into pink. Not a lot of people are. But we
No, we're not ignoring it, Larry. I saw it, but Sid was talking. I didn't want to cut her off.
You could cut me off whenever I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. What did Larry
say? He said you need a shirt with the red and white butcher's knife, and you gotta skin them all under the knife.
You know what? That's a good idea too.
Yes, it is.
So save your ideas, and what we'll do is at the end of our show, we'll kind of all together collectively figure out what we're going to do, because we're going to create a merch each week for limited time of a different saying or something like that for our past show. I love that idea. I am sorry, Crystal. I'm all over the place today.
No, you're good. You're good.
I haven't had much sleep like the last week, and I've drank a cup of coffee right before, and now I'm wired. Super wired. I'm like, but continue.
So do we have a picture of Edward's house?
We do.
So Edward's house, that's the house. It looks beautiful, actually. But it was hated in the community because it represented so much evil and just absolute disgust. The house burned down not long after the trial, and arson was suspected. Some people were actually kind of happy that the house was gone.
You know, it's funny because this house looks like a lot of different houses in, horror movies. Have you noticed that?
What?
This house looks like a lot of other different houses in horror movies. Like, they all
Yeah,
have the same type of look.
yes.
I have no
And it
idea
looks like
why.
it would be like a nice big house, and it could be like a really good family that lives there. You think they have a good upbringing, but no.
I wonder if that
Nope.
house is still standing.
No, it burned down.
Oh, it did burn down?
Yeah, it burned
Oh, that
down and they
sucks.
suspected arson.
Could you imagine living in that house after knowing something like that happened?
Yeah. Ugh. So, Nine says that his house in Ohio looked like that.
I think a lot of northern houses look like that.
Yeah, I want a house like that too. That's a nice looking house. My friends grew up in a house just like this, House of 1,000 Corpses.
Oh, goodness.
Just like in
like
Devil's Rejects. Reheats, Devil's Reheats, the Devil's Leftovers.
what was our saying last week? I misspoken on something. I misspoke on something. That's what it was.
I don't
Because we were gonna call it something completely different, and now I forget.
I don't remember.
So,
So, do we have a picture of Ed Gein before he died?
yep. He just looks like a normal, older male.
Old man. Writing a letter.
I wonder what he was writing down. What do you think he was writing?
1 second. Sorry.
You're all good. Let's go ahead and take a break just for a few moments, and we will be right back. Okay, I just have to go use the restroom real quick.
All right, I'm gonna start a cup of coffee.
Yeah, everyone, go ahead and think of different sayings for our weekly shirt, our limited time weekly shirt. Think of it.
Yes.
We'll create it. It will be up by today. Give us a few hours. Make sure you go ahead and follow us in Discord if you're not already doing so. I'm going to go ahead and post the link below. Just 1 second here.
Oh, we don't have it. We don't have it set up for exclamation Discord.
I think we don't right now, but we will be.
Oh, Nine's did a Canva design. Hang on, what do you do here?
Oh, gosh.
Oh. Does he want us to use Canva?
What is that? I can't pull anything up through there.
Yeah, it won't let me pull anything up.
But go ahead and go ahead and follow our Discord, because we will post when our weekly limited time shirt is available. So that way you can guys go snatch them up. Just give us 1 moment. We're going to just take a little break before coming back. We'll see you in a sec, okay?
All right, we'll be back, guys.
The clock is ticking and you're still missing out on something. Just keep waiting. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else, since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous. tea slipping. My hands stay dry. Just let them bleed. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else, since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous.
Welcome back.
Back.
Yeah, I just had to take a little break and go potty.
We are almost done, actually. That was the whole story.
Awesome. So, I think right now what we should do is kind of go over our next week's show a little bit.
Ooh, what's next week, Sid?
You don't know? I'm just
I
kidding.
don't remember.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Next week is my show of the it's called Doll Island, or
Oh,
you
yeah.
remember?
Yes.
It's called The Island of the Dolls, and I do have to say this, next week there are going to be a lot of words that I cannot pronounce because my Spanish is not the best, even though I took 3 years of Spanish. I cannot speak Spanish. I could read it. I can't speak it though. But it's also known as La Isla de las I don't even know if I want
Day
to.
lost.
I don't even want to try to pronounce it and butcher it. But what it's going to be a really good story. Make sure that you guys stop in next week. This one's creepy. There is a story behind it. There's, tales behind it as well on why it is the way that it is. And it's crazy. I think it's going to be a really, really good show. And the research that was done on this one, there was a lot of research. And it's not creepy as in, like, serial killer creepy. It's more creepy as in, like, paranormal creepy.
Yeah. And creepy doll creepy.
Today, Junior, I know. You know what, Dave? You know me. I can't speak half the time. Let alone it being fucking Spanish. So what we're going to do is take suggestions now for our weekly limited time shirt. What do you think, Crystal?
Yeah, let's get some suggestions.
What do you think so far? What do you think we should do?
I think we should do like a hashtag nipple belt.
Just keep it at the
Yeah.
Dave says gotta skin them all.
Gotta skin them all. That's a good one.
We have another one for
Larry
gotta
says
skin.
the same thing. Okay, so we got two for gotta skin them all.
What else? Everyone else, do you guys have some suggestions on our weekly merch that's going to be
And we can
limited
still
time?
put hashtag nipple belt somewhere on there.
Oh, yeah. It could be across the back.
Yes.
Instead. Do you have any spare or skin to spare?
In despair. Plump and moisturized.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Plump and moisturized.
Yeah, so let's go with the gotta skin them all. King wants gotta skin them all. Okay. I think we're gonna go with gotta skin them all, and we're gonna have to come up with an image of some sort. So we have to figure something out.
You looking for quality?
Skin coat.
You put a design in Discord?
Ooh. Which Discord? Which one? In his? In
Oh, in the testimonies.
That's cute. I
That's
love
awesome.
it. You know
I
what,
love it.
Mad Nines, you're amazing. We appreciate it. Okay, so guess what? We'll have our merch up and running within an hour. It's not going to take us that long to create this. Thank you so much, Mad Nines. You are a godsend. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow our Discord. I know that we said this before. We're going to post in there when the design is up and running. So if you guys want to get gotta skin them all, and we have another one, gotta chop them all. We'll post both of them for this week because Mad Knights went through and did that for us. So, what's else, Crystal? Anything else for today?
No, I think we're good. Is there anyone on that we can raid today?
Let's go ahead and take a look. Hold on one second here.
I know Tark is live.
We rated him last week though. Let's try to do someone else. Athena's on.
Yeah, let's do Athena.
Okay. She doesn't know this is us. So everyone, you guys have a wonderful... No more what? We ended our...
Our story's over.
Our story's over. Bye-bye, ladies. Great perv show. I mean, great show, y'all. You gotta make this 2 hours. Well, we're working on that.
We are working on it.
We're trying to... This is, our first few
We're just
shows.
starting out.
We're just trying to test the waters and, do it that way for right now. Trust me, we're going to probably get into shows that are going to be at least 2 to 3 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
So, till next time, scare you later.
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky. Everyone have a wonderful Sunday, and we will see you next week, okay?
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Couple more up there.